And I have $2 to spend on stocks. What should I spend it on?
Okay, you're not gonna like this, Jan.
Oh lord.
We just went live.
Great.
Okay, I'm.
I don't think you know how to operate YouTube.
Okay, the last time I was doing live streams, like actually seriously, was back in like 2016. But if my dog could bark. Um, but I literally I set up the stream key, everything, and then it's showing everything, and it says like live on OBS, and it says excellent connection on YouTube. I'm like, okay, great, and then it says preview. I'm like, what? So we are officially live for the past like 34 seconds. How do you feel that about? How do you feel, Jan?
They've wasted about 40 minutes of my life.
Uh, so we gotta update the viewers again. So
Oh, there it is. Okay.
this stock talk might be like 10 minutes long, but anyways, it says scheduled for 10:20 at November 7th. Well, we're about a month late. Um, well, now that I figure out how to actually operate a live stream, oh, it says there's one like. Did you like the video, Jane?
Yeah,
Are you viewing it right now?
I was.
I can hear my
What?
voice.
Why is it just Jin Yang?
Well, can you hear yourself in it? Oh, that's kind of delayed.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have time to figure out a background. It'll
All
do.
right.
Okay,
Well,
well,
anyway, so the update is I just put a buy order in for Enbridge, a buy order in for Pfizer, and a buy order in for Vail.
you also purchased Ford a couple days ago.
Pfizer I bought for diversifying. Enbridge was also a pretty good solid stock best, and Vail just had like ridiculously high dividends, so I put money into that. So,
Yeah, and he researched it about for like 2 minutes. So.
well, I just looked at their earnings and it looked good, so I said, okay. It was $13. It's not the end of the world if I lose it. So,
Jen, do you know what $13 could do?
like 13 Big Macs and McDonald's.
$13.52 could feed Joshy. Creek Sports Talk for 1 minute at McDonald's.
Yeah, what?
Oh, didn't he say he wanted to be on here?
Oh, well, it's too late now.
Well, I'll just let him know. He's probably went to bed after yelling at the TV.
Yeah,
No.
he needs his rest after yelling at the TV for like 3 hours straight. What even does the Packers score? I don't know.
Jan, this is not financial. Oh,
Yeah, I
oh, it's
understand.
looking good though. 38-27. Okay.
Oh, the other thing.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. An update on mine. I'm still losing money on E-Trade. Practically, like half my stocks I'm losing, half them I'm gaining. So they basically cancel each other out at a given time, which is really awesome. I love it. But I am not purchasing any stock currently. I'm taking a little bit of a break, but right now, oh, Jane, you want to give him an update on the cryptocurrency operation?
Oh yes, so we sold the rig because we had an L3 Plus, and the thing is what, like 4 years old.
Yes.
And with the new L7s coming out, and they're starting to come out now, I think we didn't want to take a giant hit in our earnings, so we did a safe option and sold it. I think we lost like $30 or something like that.
I think it was like 20. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, after eBay fees and stuff, that was what it was, and I think we each profited like $80 after electricity. So I mean,
And we made an extremely good choice by the timing. Like,
yeah.
do you want to know what L3 Plus is selling for with no power supply?
With no power supply?
Yeah.
What?
So just subtract like $100 or add $100.
Yeah. Okay. What is that?
1150.
So literally, they're back to where we bought it for.
Uh huh.
Yeah, we sold a good time.
So I mean, if we was sold now, we probably would have been losing money in total. But
Yeah.
so we lost like $20, but we gained like $80 each of crypto, right? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Bitcoin's almost at 49,000. That everyone talking about how it's gonna hit like 50 or 100K in December. I think is talking horseshit. I mean, I guess anything can happen because it's Bitcoin, but Yeah. Um,
I mean, if it happens like 2017 where it just peaked, or like maybe it was a peak, and then now it's just gonna crash for. I mean, it did crash one night, like a couple nights ago, like 20%, and I did buy, and it's pretty hard to buy cryptocurrency. Like my debit card gets like declined anytime I try to do anything with crypto. So can't use that. You try to connect to your bank and like wire the money. Not the if you're wiring money, you really want a very trustworthy website. But I found one. Try that, nothing. So it's really really hard to purchase Bitcoin, at least for me with like anything. But luckily, Cash App came in clutch. I downloaded the app and actually won a few giveaways. One from Aaron Rodgers and one from Cash App themselves. Made like I don't know, like 20 something bucks in Bitcoin. But I kept the app downloaded, and that was a good move because I bought like $200 worth of Bitcoin, transferred it over. I actually had a little bit of a scare. Did I tell you about this, Jay? Like the little scare I had?
no.
Okay. Well, anyways, I was transferring it to like an external account, which is pretty cool that Cash App allows that because like if you buy it on Robinhood, I think you can only keep it on Robinhood and you can only buy like a select few currencies. Anyways, I send it out to an external account or address, and then account. Anyways, like the fee was surprisingly low. Like for sending $200, it was like under $1 in fees. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. And then I'm wondering, like, there's the different types of networks you can send on. I don't know how that all works, but all I know is that like Cash App sent it for a network that is like way cheaper than sending it for the regular Bitcoin network. I don't know the difference, but anyways, I realized like I didn't select the right address for the right network they were sending it through. So I thought I completely lost that $200, but it turns out, yeah, I sent it. It just took a little bit longer to get to that address, but it did work out. So now I own like a fraction of a Bitcoin, then half a Litecoin, and then some Digibyte. But yeah, that was a move for that day. Jane, did you buy any cryptocurrency?
I have not bought anything.
Do you plan to buy cryptocurrency like the future?
Maybe in the future when I actually have a decent job.
I mean, I saw a
Okay.
Reddit thread where like a person consistently invested money into Bitcoin, like I don't know, like 10, 20 bucks a month from 2017 until present day. And I think he made a decent amount off that. So like a lot of people think, oh well, if I only put like 10, 20 bucks, it's not going to really matter. But I mean, over the long term though, it could add up. So like 10, 20 bucks, it might seem like you're getting what was it? Hold on. USD to Bitcoin. So you're putting like 20 bucks in a month. That's 0.00041 Bitcoin. But keep in mind that there's only 21 million Bitcoin, and as of today, I believe officially, or maybe technically tomorrow, guess what percentage is going to be officially mined?
Half?
90%.
90%.
Yes, so
I thought you said
90%.
that they were gonna reserve some for like 2050 or something like that. Like it was.
Well, mining won't stop until like the year 2100 something. But here's what happens: is that every time it reaches like a certain point, the Bitcoin reward like decreases by 50%, or it just cuts itself in half, or just it goes down in half. I mean, it just decreases by half. So it'll just progressively get lower and lower until the reward is no longer there. And
Well,
then,
if we already mine 90% of it, and they're gonna like span it over like another 100 years, I don't think it's gonna be profitable to mine.
No,
Unless
I
the
mean,
price is ridiculously high, which is possible.
or you just have a ton of power and you can solo mine, and that somehow works out for you. But I think it's still worth it for people right now. But like, when you think about it, I don't know. I just feel like that. I don't think that the 2018 crash is going to happen again. I feel like there's going to be a crash inevitably, but I feel like it's not going to be like it was in 2018. Because like 2018, like it dropped down like I don't know 2, 3, 4 something 5,000, But I feel like there's like a bunch of institutional investors and a bunch of businesses integrated it into their platform and their website and just their business overall and payments and all that. I feel like that it's getting adopted more worldwide. I mean, look at El Salvador, like they made their official currency. Who knows? Maybe more people will see it as an actual currency rather than just like a, I don't know what people see it as right now. But I don't think that 2018 is going to happen, or if a crash does, I don't think it's going to be as extreme. Because if you look at its 5-year chart, when I first found out about Bitcoin, let me just go to Bitcoin chart. When I first found out about Bitcoin, I would say it was summer of 2017. So it was around like $2,000 per Bitcoin. And then I started mining it on my desktop. I was making like $2 a day. But do you know how much that $2 is worth, or that would have been worth right now?
Probably a couple thousand for sure.
Hold on. I mean, if you do, if you can't tell, I'm sick right now. But I mean, it's 48,000 right now. So if I was mining was at 2,000, that's no, that's not right. Hold on. That's like an increase of 24x. So that $2 I was mining a day back then, guess how much that is right now?
Probably like $50 or something like that.
Yeah. So I feel like, I don't know, and that was just on the GTX 970 something, which is irrelevant now, but it still kind of seemed irrelevant back then because it's like $2 a day. That's nothing, but you look at the
It
price.
would have really been $50 a day from now.
Yeah, but no one could. I would have never predicted this. I mean, I was in crypto in 2017, 2018, and then my interest fell off after I sold my Antminer, and prices were horrible and profits were bad, and people were just calling it a scam. But then all of a sudden, the rise of 2020 and inflation and concerns about this currency overall, I think that's what mainly made it go up. I mean, I'm sure there's other reasons, but I think that Bitcoin, since it's capped at a certain amount, that I think that's really gonna be what people are like looking for. Like they're looking for a currency that isn't like just you can print an unlimited amount or you can give out a limited amount. And like Bitcoin, it's just there's only gonna ever be 21 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, and there's like what 8 billion people on this earth. So if you try to, if it gets way more widespread, like there's not a lot of Bitcoin if you think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's always a chance it could crash, but I just think about like it's limited. It's very limited.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know. I didn't realize 90% of it was mined in like 10 years.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then like somehow they're gonna spread it out the next 90. I mean, in my opinion, I think it's just gonna have to get so valuable that mining like a very, very small portion of it is gonna be profitable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no one's gonna do it.
I mean, if no one's doing it, the difficulty goes down.
I know, but
there's gonna always
if
be
it's
someone
not
mining.
profitable to run the machine, like you're losing money, then why would you run it?
I mean,
unless someone really, really believes in it.
There are people like that.
I know, I realize that. But
like another thing about cryptocurrency is running a node. It's like it helps with transactions, and you gain with most cryptocurrencies you gain nothing from it. But there's people out there running nodes just because they believe in the project itself. So I think all Bitcoin will eventually get mined, but yeah, I think that 21 million in crypto is just not a lot. I don't know what's the least amount that cryptocurrency has like had like as their supply for their coins. But I think Bitcoin has a good future ahead of itself.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Bitcoin, I got my gas card today in the mail. Number 33 in the first series. You know?
Jane, I don't think people know what a gas card is.
Oh, they're about to.
Alright, well, why don't you explain it?
So basically, it's a trading card for, I guess, cryptocurrency enthusiasts. They
Kind
just
of,
started
yeah.
their second season. They already dropped the first card of their second I don't know, season. Right, I don't know, their second set. Um, what I found is got the last one of the first set they had. So
Yeah, so it's basically, yeah, it's trading cards that are called gas cards. I think it's in reference to, like, the Ethereum gas fee. Um, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But it's just like they have these technology people are just like, I don't know. It has to do with like science and technology, like people in that area that are displayed on the card. And it's like baseball cards, kind of like you have your basic cards that are just like your normal cards in a set that aren't worth too much, but then you also have like they're called prisms or just like ones that have like special colors and that on the card, and there's less of them made. They're pretty rare from the sets. Like if I think there's only like they're called prisms. There's like 10 only ever made in each set. So like some sets have like 400 cards made, and then there's only 10 that are prisms. Basically, usually they do a drop, and they have two cards for each drop. They're both kind of the same, but one is random drawing, and there's always going to be 100 of them, and you just get a random drawing to see who gets it. And then there's the other one, which they make as many as people have purchased in the first 24 hours, and then you can't purchase it anymore. Weird thing is that I mean I don't know a lot about them. They kind of seem cool, but like on eBay, you go look up some of the prices, and for like the rare ones, the prism ones, like they're like asking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, maybe even $100,000 for one of these cards. But and then it has the or best offer, and then there's this website where you can go check out what the or best offer was, and then they sell for way lower. I don't know what's up with that. I think the cards are cool, but I don't really understand the pricing. Um, I've ordered the same one as Jaden. I have not got mine yet, but there's a chance I have got a rare one. There's a chance I haven't, but looking forward to getting it. Jaden, how many do you have that you ordered?
I just have the one.
You didn't order any more?
No.
I thought you ordered a second one, didn't you?
Oh, the series. Yeah, I thought you might have the Winter Boss.
So you still have a chance of getting a rare one, but you said you're not gonna.
Guess, but
You're not gonna buy any more.
um, I'm actually looking at it right now. There are not a whole lot of best offer, but there's like one prism for sale now. There's a couple of the 1 out of 100.
And I mean, there's people, I don't know, that purchase like 20 of these at a time from each series, and then usually get like one or two that are pretty limited. But, so you
Well,
don't,
there's only 390 produced of the normal Winklevoss one.
yeah,
Does it tell you which number you had out of the?
I don't think so. That would be nice.
Well, how are these people coming up with it? You have like number 90 out of 100, number 64 out of 100. Oh, maybe that's just for the blue ones. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh, one of the Winklevoss prisms is for sale.
Yeah, I said the one prism for sale. They want like $1,100 for it, almost $1,200. That
People are
is a
watching
little bit.
apparently.
How many watching?
It says one watch in the last 24 hours. That's probably one of his alt accounts or something. I don't know, or maybe not. But I
It is
guess
a valuable card.
my best guess is probably would sell for like half that, maybe.
Probably.
Um,
Wasn't that one guy willing to pay like $1,100? Like he said, if you got a prism, he'd pay you like.
I think so.
Yeah.
So you said you're not gonna buy any more of them?
No, because I just don't want to have to worry about it. I guess I'd rather just put it in the stock market. and lose it in a day.
Yeah, that's cool, but I
And
think,
also, I got the card for a discounted price, so
yeah, $6. So, well, what'd you get the second card for? Retail?
well, no, because I had another $20 off that one, so that one was like $11 for the two cards. I think.
What? Wait, how'd you get another $20? Did you
I referred to more people.
Damn, I should have referred
So
to
now that I
people.
don't have any more people to refer, I can't really get any money off. So
I paid retail for the other ones. Actually, I think I bought two of the checklist ones. I think I bought one regular one and one the limited edition.
oh yeah, because you didn't know if you're gonna win the drawing.
Oh dang, that's it'd be real nice in the credit card bill.
I think this time they had the drawing before the actual release. You'd actually know if you got the card or not before.
Oh, this one it was right at the time that they launched. It was only for 1 hour, I think. Because I remember getting charged my credit card right away. I'm like, oh, okay. How much have I spent? Probably like 70, 80 bucks on these so far. So I'm probably gonna be done also. Just because I gotta save money for I don't know.
College.
Yeah,
They want to
because
charge you like $30,000 a year.
yeah, something like that.
That's after financial.
Jay, that's top secret information. Yeah, that's
No
fine.
one really cares, but,
Yeah. I mean, I got. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way how to pull some money in, probably. But
you
well,
do it with options trading.
just put my whole college savings into one options trade, and in like
For
10
bail.
minutes, it goes down
For
like
bail.
20%.
Just put option in bail. But you're like $2,000 you have saved up into bail options.
And then it just goes down like 80% within the first 10 minutes, and I literally
The
just.
first 10 minutes. Yes.
I'm not even kidding. Like, there's options trading going on that you literally will lose 80%, and you can lose it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's stupid. That's called trading weeklies or
But
something
you
like that.
did it for a while.
Yeah, but I wasn't trading with a large amount. It was like 20, 30, 40, sometimes $50.
You should have put $1,000 options trade.
No, I mean, I was. At least I came to the conclusion that it was not right for me. Like, there's other people like on Reddit and posting their losses of them losing a lot and like their life just getting ruined, and people are just like laughing at them. I don't understand that, but I guess people find it funny when people lose money.
That sounds normal.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I realized this is I don't know exactly. I mean, I know kind of how it works, but I don't know fully. So I kind of consider gambling like, that's not what I want to do. So I just backed out of it, and I've just been buying shares ever since, and that's not even worked out well. Everyone's like, just buy shares of your favorite companies. It'll eventually work out, and 1 year later, I'm down like 50%, and nearly half of them. That's just how the stock market goes. It goes down, and then it just goes down. Sometimes it goes up, but no, it goes back down, and then down. And then it continues to drop and then go down until you lose 100%, and the companies go bankrupt. You lose all your money. That's the stock market in 10-second summary. No, I'm kidding. Most companies are pretty good. Not the ones I picked though, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think. Oh man, I think long term. Investing into individual stocks is probably not the best idea. But in like to mutual funds, or I mean not mutual, like ETFs, like where it basically combines a bunch of stocks underneath one ticker symbol. Well, look up like QQQ stock right now.
QQQ.
Yeah, that's a technology ETF. Just go to the max chart.
What the hell? Is that $400? Oh, that's a pretty steady curve.
So that's the
Until it
thing.
flips and drops off tomorrow.
Well, I mean,
I mean, that's been pretty steadily going up.
That's what ETFs are basically. They just steadily go up every time.
On the 1 year, a year ago, it was worth almost about $100 less.
Well, look up IGT. IGT stock. Go to the max chart.
Yeah, they're like 25. Okay. They're like a pretty new company.
What? No, IGT.
Yeah, I'm on IGT.
The ETF. The iShares
International
S&P.
Game Technology?
No. IGT.
I'm on IGT.
Oh, no, I mean IJT.
Oh.
IJT.
Okay,
Go to
135.
Go to the max chart, though.
Yeah, they're pretty steadily going up.
It's not a company, though.
Oh.
It's an
dropped off
ETF.
the- Oh, they recovered really fast.
This is a bunch of companies in one, Jaden.
Are you saying this is a good company to invest in or something?
Jaden, this is not a company.
Okay, good stock to invest in.
Yeah, ETFs are generally... as long as you invest in some, like, ETFs that generally track, like, the S&P 500, you're generally going to be set. Like, you might not gain as much as over time as picking some good individual stocks, but, like, ETFs are... They just, over time, always go up, basically. I mean, obviously, it's going to go down.
Stock price.
I mean, in this case, like, over the time it's existed since 2000, it's gone up nearly 600%. I think like the average was every 6 or 7 years. That's when you can expect a 100% gain. So that if that was the case, like this already it just blew it away. So like ETFs are a really good way to go, honestly. Like they're safe. They pretty much just go up over time. I mean, obviously you're gonna have up and down days and times where it's just not gonna really go up at all that much. But over time, it's just it. I mean, just go look up ETFs. Like just look at the all-time charts of ETFs. Like best ETF. Let me look at. I don't know, like, oh, look up SPY. SPY. Look at its all-time chart. Almost up 1,000% since 1993.
Oh, we weren't even alive back then.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if you invested when...
If I would have invested when I was in kindergarten, I would have been like 500%.
Yeah. So, you see kind of how like ETFs are pretty safe investments.
This would be something I'd put like my retirement money into.
Yeah. Your Roth. That's kind of like what your Roth is, like
Roth
mutual
would be
funds.
the ETF.
I mean, your E-Trade can just be more for like risky stuff if that's what you want it to be. But
That's pretty much what it is. I have like 300. I think I put $300 in, and right now it's worth $333. So I've technically made $33.
I have a decent amount of my E-Trade, I think.
Have you gained money or lost money?
Since I opened it,
Yeah.
I lost money a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's you know, 2022 is a new year.
That's what they said about 2020.
I highly doubt it'll
playing
never.
Fortnite, and they had a big deal. There was a glider that came out. Somebody said like, "Yeah, 2020, start of a new decade," and then
Wait, what?
yeah.
What happened in 2020?
You don't remember what happened in 2020?
You said something with a glider.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Oh yeah. Oh, what happened in
It
2020?
was a big deal because it was the start of a new decade, and yeah.
What happened in
it all went to
2020?
shit, and immediately.
What do you mean? What happened in 2020?
What do you mean? What?
What do you mean?
We couldn't go to school. Which that wasn't a bad thing. I'm just saying that.
Oh, okay.
That
No, I know.
killed everyone, and then
I
yeah, murder hornets. California was on fire for 90% of the time.
was in Australia too.
Australia, yeah, Australia. That's what I meant to say.
Um,
And then we had a ship driver do some sick drifts in the Suez Canal.
that was in 2020.
That was earlier this year, but it's all the same thing.
Did you like 2020 overall as a year or no?
I don't know. I mean, I had to go to school for like 90% of it, so that was really good.
As much as I don't want to go to school, like I don't know, it's just boring right now. I don't know. It wasn't that wasn't that fun.
So anyway, your opinion doesn't.
What?
I said anyway, your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just kidding.
European?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said European. European, like the.
Okay, great. Anyway.
How long has this been going for you?
Like 30 minutes.
All right. Well, I guess that's man. I guess that's Stock Talks on the episode 4 that was originally scheduled for November 7th, 2021 at 10:20.
Mm-hmm.
And well, what day was that? That was I mean, it should have been no, that was on a Tuesday. Oh. I think that was a special edition when something happened, and I'm pretty sure. I either lost a bunch of money.
Josh was probably getting pissed at some preseason action.
Well, let me see if he actually responded to the chat. Nope.
He's either taken in one of his dookies or.
He's read the message, but he has not responded. Is the Packer game over? Oh, there's a minute 22 left, so they're beating them by 15 apparently. Okay, well, I guess that's a good time to end it. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the stream and make sure to watch my YouTube short and be famous so I can become famous. What the hell?